Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome, everybody, and a happy new year 2022. Wow, where has time gone? Happy new year from RJH YouTube. Happy 2022. Welcome to the live stream on Sunday, the 2nd of January 2022. So, good for everybody. Happy 2022. I trust everybody has had a good Christmas and New Year and looking forward to the year ahead. That's the important thing. Looking forward to the year ahead. Keeping safe, keeping healthy. So welcome everybody, and tonight's live stream very simply is Happy New Year from RJH, and just discuss goals for 2022. So that's where the conversation is going to go. So we'll take it from there. Before we do that, so I suppose what I need to say is this is the first live stream of 2022, and this is our 65th live stream video, so this is number 65. The first live stream video was on the 13th of March 2021, and what I'm going to do for you, for anybody that's interested, I'm going to put that video in the comments below, and what I want you to do is have a look at it, because I'm really proud of, links in the description below, I'm really proud of how far the YouTube channel live streams have come. So if you look at the link below, look at our first live stream video, which was celebrating our 18th birthday on the 13th of March 2021, and then compare it to today's live stream, you'll see a really big difference. And at the moment, I am still only scratching the surface as to what can be done. So 2022 is going to be a lot better for weekly live streams, interacting with RJH team from all the different levels of instructors, and looking at introducing any dealerships or suppliers that want to come into them as well, because it's got a little bit of momentum, and we'll just keep on developing that. And this time next year, if we play back to this today's video, which I think is fantastic compared to the first one, then we'll see another big difference again, because that is progress, and we're all happy to progress with the channel. What else can I say about not just the YouTube live stream, because I'm really proud of those, but the YouTube channel itself is now boasting 478 videos. So 478 videos. We're just shy of 9,000 subscribers. And people say, oh, you've not got many subscribers. You've not got many subscribers. I don't get all hung up about the subscribers. What I look at is how many people are viewing the channel and interacting. And it's you, ladies and gentlemen, that interact with me in the chat room, which ticks all of my boxes. So whilst I want to get more subscribers, the focus on 2022 is not on getting subscribers. The focus on 2022 is getting you, ladies and gentlemen, involved in the live streams, commenting away, letting that chat room get too hot to handle. So thanks very much for joining again. I suppose that's what I must say. And every week on a live stream, we're always going to be offering a free CBT as a prize. The conditions of opening up that offer, a free CBT is going to be up, providing we achieve 100 people watching the channel at the same time. Our record in those 65 videos is 62 viewers on one live stream. If we can get to 100 viewers on a live stream, I will ask 3 questions. The first correct 3 answers will win a CBT. Now, as somebody said, I've got a CBT, don't worry, we can send you a voucher. You can give it away as a gift. But a CBT is worth £199, and you can take that at RJH Wigan, you can take that at RJH Northwich, you can take that at RJH Manchester. So it really is something for nothing. So the more you comment away in that chat room, the further the algorithms are going to invite people and just show it on their screens. The more people we get watching the channel, get up to that 100 viewers, and then I'll get that competition going. So that is a bit about how it's going to go tonight. So as I said, yeah, welcome again to the RJH live stream. It's the first live stream of 2022. It's Sunday, the 2nd of January, 2022, and Happy New Year to everybody. So let's have a look and see who has joined us in the chat room. Is it going to be too hot to handle? Good evening, Lisa. Happy New Year. Brian Christiansen, same to you. Yeah, everybody else watching, good evening, Brian. The Commentary Bible, good evening. Good evening, good evening. Liam, good evening from Stoke-on-Trent. Vuzd, good evening. Good evening. You been up to the Ponderosa? Was it open? I'm sure it would have been open. The thing is, wow, the weather has been so mild. It's absolutely fantastic. Yes, a bit wet in the night. I've been waking up in the middle of the night. It's pouring down with rain. But during the day, on and off. So fantastic biking weather, other than your bike gets filthy dirty. I mean, personally, I haven't been out on the bike at all. But I've been otherwise preoccupied. Good evening, Sylvia. So Sylvia's been home to Ireland. First day back, I think. Back to work tomorrow. We've been closed. 23rd of December, we stopped training. 3rd of January, tomorrow, first day of training. So all the instructors have had a bit of a break, recharge their batteries. As I say, on the last live stream, they've been working pretty solid from March the 29th, so it's been a busy year, and I think everybody just wanted to, particularly if you're not living at home and with the restrictions of travelling and stuff like that, particularly like Sylvia, who's had to sort of travel out of the country, then it's been nice to be able to spend some quality time with the families. So welcome back, Sylvia. Paul S., good evening to you. The I-20, hey, well done for the amazing work. I got my taster tomorrow. Can't wait, and Happy New Year to you and the staff. Fantastic. Which RJH have you got your taster at? AW8, good evening to you, AW8, and a Happy New Year. Thanks for coming back on the channel. Yes, as I say, I put a link in. I will put a link in again, but I've put a link in in the chat, and it's frightening how far the live streams have come. So for those that didn't listen before, there's a link in the chat room again. Take a look at it, and it was the first live stream that I did on the 13th of March 2021, which was also celebrating our 18th birthday. So that's what, 9 months ago. So this is the 65th live stream that I've done. So take a look and let me know what you think. I'm absolutely blown away by the quality of the live streams today to what they were at the beginning. Although the channel's 5 years old, so some of the earlier channels, but they're getting better all the time. The i20, great, yeah. So yes, I think Laura, if it's Laura, is it tomorrow? Was it you on the live stream last week? I think you Monday the 3rd. Tasters, Laura, yeah. 9 o'clock with Nick. Although Graham will be in, Charlie will be in. There'll be a few of them in. So yes, you will enjoy it. And yeah, I mean, as I say, the weather is fantastic at the moment. Rain-X, very good product for visors. Very good product. Yep, well done, Sylvia. Good to have you back. As we say, missed all the team. It's been 10 days. We've been closed, missed all the team. So good to get back into 2022 with lots of exciting things planned. So, and that was really the sort of, what would I say, the sort of area of conversation tonight, along with anything that comes along in the chat room, because anything in the chat room, you can ask questions. If I can answer them, I'll try and stay on topic, but if I can pick up the questions, then I will answer them. Tonight's topic is around the 2022 goals. 2022 goals. And we'll just see how we go, really. But so let's just see, anybody got any 2022 goals then that they want to share before I have my special announcement, if I can get it. Do you like the little logo I've put down at the bottom there? 2022, Happy New Year. How's that? Getting clever, aren't we? Every week I seem to pick up little bits, but I have got something. I did have something I wanted to share. If I can find it now, that would be the. So I'll maybe go a little bit quiet, but I'm gonna look for this special announcement. Can I find it? God, there's that much going on. If I can find it, I will. Let's try in there. It might be. But meantime, let's have a... Laura, chocolate hobnobs for the staff. Well done. The staff like chocolate hobnobs. So you'll go a long way, Laura. Look after the staff with the chocolate hobnobs. Sarah, good evening. Oh dear, you're a bit further north, aren't you? Up the Cumbria way, Lakes, is it you are? But yeah, wet weather. It's not pleasant in the wet, but when I say the weather's been nice, I think what I'm sort of meaning more so, it's mild for the time of the year. Don't mind a bit of wet, really. Get your proper gear on, and you know you don't mind the wet, but it's been really, really mild, unbelievably mild. There we go. Here's my. Let me get this little. And the beauty with the platform that I'm using now is that I can bring pictures in. So I'm currently downloading a picture off of another device, which then I'm going to bring into this live stream in a moment. And it's my first 2022 goal. So take out of it what you can. Let me know what you think. But my first, and I got a few 2022 goals, which I'll share with you, ladies and gents, and you can let me know what yours are. We'll see how we go. So let's get this. So you can let me know what you think. If I can get that, which I think I can. There it is. Just heard it ping through. And it's there in my downloads. So if I can bring that into here. And it's here now. So this is my first 2022 goal. And let me just see if I can shorten that. So hopefully you can see that. It's just going to leave it there for a few minutes. So there's my first 2022 goal. Currently then 22 of you watching the video, which is fantastic. 23 currently, only 10 people have liked it. So remember, do like the video, and if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, get notified of all the live streams. I say weekly live streams. Sometimes there's 2 a week, but do like the video and comment away. It's the comments that we really do appreciate. Sarah, yep, you're in Wales. My apologies. Yes, Wales. Well, it's a bit like the North Cumbria, the lakes, isn't it? It's still a bit wet. So Sarah's got a goal of passing her big bike test, and good luck with that, Sarah. And keep watching the videos and fire any questions our way. And the commentary Bible, get your bike test done. Fantastic. Which is what we do. That's what we specialize, is getting people through and achieving their goals into the exciting world of motorcycling, whether that be a CBT or whether it be your full license. Laura, goals for the new year: get bike while stream more and YouTube more and business startup, but otherwise much but more getting my bike. Fantastic, Laura, good to hear. Be interested to know what your streams, if you're looking at YouTube streaming, are you looking at something to do with your business, what it's all about? Share with us. Might be able to help you out. Paul S, hoping to get your first bike next couple of months. Fantastic. Currently getting the overtime in to book my DAS near my birthday in March. Commentary Bible, good, yep. Fuzzy, only about £2 from being wine bar, yep. So I'm opening a gym called Resolutions. That's my first 2022 goal. It will have exercise equipment for the first 2 weeks, and then it turns into a wine bar for the rest of the year. How's that? Scott Jones, good evening to you, Scott, aka Small Weller. Nice of you to join us, Scott. Yep, see you very soon. Phone's starting to bubble up a little bit more now, so start. The weather's very mild, so it's good. Although historically it gets colder, colder. It's very, very mild. So, yeah, let's get those bookings in. And yeah, good evening to you, Ashley. So yeah, anyway, so there's so lots of goals, this 2022 goals then, getting your bike licenses, which is good. Yeah, as I say, that is what we do. And we do it very well. And we've been doing it for 20 years, or just shy of 20 years in March. Although we've, the official anniversary of opening is the 8th of March. But that's when we first started training. but we were open. We'd started the business 3 or 4 months ago. Prior to that, so we've actually probably celebrated our 19th birthday, although the official date, which is when we conducted our first CBTs, is on the 8th of March. And we started on the 8th of March 2003, and that was with Maria Houston and Karen Jones. And the address of those CBTs that we conducted them was the Congleton High School, Box Lane in Congleton. So the official 19th birthday will be on the 8th of March 2022. That's 19 years. Pass My Mod 2. We got a username of Pass My Mod 2. Or is that a username hidden? Laura, you got YouTube videos, gaming, and Twitch live streaming and gaming. So you've been streaming since March 2021. So yeah, good. And YouTube videos since April 2020. Very good. You need to let us have a look at your channel. Yeah, you need to let us have a look at your channel. Brian, you got your license 2021 with RJH. Now got to get miles, familiarise myself with the bike and explore. Happy goals. Don't get any better. Yeah. So all looking good then. Quite a lot in the chat room. Quite a lot of people watching. So thanks very much, everybody. And as I said again, first live stream of 2022. It's live stream number 65. Our first live stream was on the 13th of March 2021. I've put a link in the descriptions. Take a look. Let me know what you think. I'm really, really pleased with the progress. I am giving away a free CBT potentially tonight if we hit 100 people watching the video at once. Our record is 62, so we're not a million miles off. If we get to 100, every time I do a live stream, if we get to 100 viewers watching the live stream, I will give a free CBT to a winner of the first correct 3 answers. I'm going to throw in three questions, bike related. First correct 3 answers wins the CBT. That CBT is worth £199, and that CBT can be taken at RJH Wigan, RJH Manchester, RJH Northwich. And don't worry if you've already got a CBT, because we will give you a gift voucher. You can then give that voucher to somebody else as a present. What a fantastic incentive. It's something for nothing. So what I want you to do is comment away in that chat room. Keep those comments coming, and it'll just throw it out to the algorithms and get more people watching. That's the plan. Yes, Ashley. So the easy part is filming. The hardest part is editing, or say the hardest, but you know, I'm not a video editor. I've learned everything myself. It's just time. But the easy part is filming. The time-consuming part is editing and uploading. That's where the time is involved. Laura, yeah, great. Anything like that. We can all help each other. We can all help each other out. That's the important thing. I mean, small channel anyway, been good for 5 years. But we've got, as I say, just shy of 9,000 subscribers. But subscribers, that isn't. We want the viewers, and we want the comments, the interaction. That is what we're after. We're not interested. I am interested in subscribers, but I'm not focusing on the subscribe. 2022. I'm easing off the focus of trying to push people to subscribe. So I'm backing off of that, and my more focus is coming into encouraging people to join the chat rooms, comment, and interact And that's what my focus for 2022 is with the YouTube channel and developing the live streams. Yeah, pay somebody to edit, but yeah, I enjoy the editing, but I'm not an expert at it by any means. I'm not very creative, and the good thing about what I find with the videos, and if you look on the channel and look on all the videos, it's just raw footage, and we try not to cover too much up. We just show it as it is, and that seems to work. Gareth, good evening. Mod 1 is easy, Mod 2 not that bad. The test is about to change. Is it? News to me. Explain. The test is about to change. That is news to me. Maybe you know something I don't. Good evening, Chief. Mr. Graham Cook. Welcome to the live stream. And also, not only Graham, so we've got Sophie. So we've got Sylvia on the live stream. We've got Graham on the live stream. We've got Scott on the live stream. And we've got Sophie on the live stream. So we've got 4 RJH instructors on the live stream. So that's some going, ladies and gents. Thank you very much for joining us. Nearsighted from the far side. The live streams are great, but I found your live lesson videos were invaluable for me when I was learning, and they will continue. I will be filming more live lessons. Sophie's filming live lessons. Sylvia's filming live lessons. Graham is going to get back into live lessons. So we will continue with those and develop the channel that way. Along with the weekly live streams. So yeah, there is more to come. Yeah, there are going to be some change. Highway code. There are some changes already. So, but yeah, you know. It's all evolving. There's always going to be change, so not too concerned about all of that at this stage. Right then, so one of my goals then. So we've talked about lots of goals. Everybody's got lots of goals. Just to remind everybody then of my. Did you see my goal, everybody? So I think there might have been a few that have only just come on. So for those of you that have just come onto the channel, have a look at this. This is my #1 goal of the year. So just take a little read of that if it's come up. So this is #1 goal for me personally, not for the business, but for me personally. So coming out of the business, this is my personal 2022 goal. Yeah, so let me know what you think of that. If anybody got any questions, they can ask away. I think I'm aware that there is a few seconds delay. So when I put something onto the screen, I think it's taken a few minutes or a few seconds for it to come through to all of you viewers. But that's my first goal. Yeah, that's a really good question, that, Sophie, is are there any subjects? I mean, we've got quite a few. We've got a varied
contents in the live streams. Got a varied content in the in the bank of videos, and as I said, there's 400. So we have now got 478 videos in the channel, and they're all in playlists. So they're all in playlists to make it easier for you to find what you're looking for. So as an example, how many playlists are there? Oh, probably a dozen different playlists. The live streams, we've got a playlist for all the 4K videos, because most of the videos now are 4K. We've got a video how to pass your full license and interacting with instructors. We've got test routes, pass your mod 2 test routes. We've got CBTs. So we've got really varied content of videos on the channel. But as Sophie said, is there a subject that you would like to see on any filming? Because we've now got myself, Graham, Sylvia, Sophie, are all sort of playing around with videoing. And so, you know, if you don't ask, you don't get. All right. Liam, you're going to join Resolutions yet? Well done. I shall send you an invite. Matlock Bath video. Look forward to that one, Ashley. You need to, have we got your link to your channel? Send your link, pop your link in the description below, mate, and we can all have a look. Yeah, Sophie, that is a good one, isn't it? I thought you'd like that. Non-alcoholic wine, yeah. I can arrange for that. Oh, there you go. A video on carrying a pillion passenger. Yeah, I mean, we actually had a young lady doing a young celebrity lady on being a passenger, and it was young Michelle Keegan, and I think it was the chief that whizzed around the training yard with Michelle Keegan on the back, if I remember. Now, did we get that on camera, Graham? So yeah, Michelle Keegan on the back of one of RJH bikes on the training yard. AWA, see what you've done here, adding humorous content. Hey, did you like it? I'm not humorous. That's one thing that I was at the back of the queue when I was born, was being humorous. Is there a Wigan route? Well, there's no test centre in Wigan, so we haven't done any Wigan test route. There isn't a test route in Wigan. So no, not really. Hey, Claire Bear, happy 2022 to you. Yeah, Lee J, welcome to the channel, Lee. St. Helens is so busy and so big. Sylvia has got about 3 or 4 videos that sort of touch on areas of St. Helens, but it's a trick. St. Helens is a tricky one. But what I would say is that we take people to St. Helens that have never been there before in their life. And as long as the roadcraft's there, we don't have too much of a problem. It is very busy, so you just got to be a little more thoughtful about what you're doing and try and plan what you're doing. But what we certainly find is when we present people for tests, we get a better pass rate if they are not from that area. That is, that's what happens. So, yeah, but I know one of the focuses on certainly the DAS instructors, where possible this year, is to see some more test routes coming into filming. So yeah, a good suggestion. So there's a couple of good suggestions there. Ben's Corners. Yeah, I totally agree. Need to be writing these down. You know, just a bit of an explanation on bends, bit of a talk through on bends, how to approach them, what positioning to be in, where you should be looking, what gear, what speed, all these things are really, really good. So, what we something like bend assessments. Well done, Liam. So, bend assessments, pillion passengers. And what was the other one? Test routes, St. Helens. So, test routes generally. Good idea. Eccles, yeah. I think we've got a few little bits on Eccles. Not a great deal, but there's a few little ones. If you look on the CBT playlist, I think there'll be some on Eccles, Laura. Okay, Sophie. Yeah, filming a test. Generally, no. You can follow a test, but not film it. So what I've done in the past is I've set the sat nav on a test because the test routes aren't published anymore. So I've set the sat nav and recorded the route, and then I've gone. I know, how rude, Ron. How rude, Sophie. I thought you knew me better than that. I thought me and Sophie were getting on very, very well, but now she's called me Ron. So you can follow a test route with the permission of the candidate. All examiners will let you. Some examiners invite you to, but recording, no, generally not. You can ask, but the times that I have asked, it's been dismissed. DVSA examiners allowed to join in? No, I know the DVSA examiners watch the live stream because they've pulled me to one side and given me a bit of advice on one or two subjects. I mean, what I would say is anything that I say on my live streams, anything that I say on the channel comes from a good place. I'm not doing it for any other benefit to for you, ladies and gents, to benefit from my experience and my team's experience. But so it all comes from a good place. But there's one or two occasions I've got probably 3 or 4 examiners that have commented on the YouTube channel, and they, yeah, great. I mean, it's the way to go. And certainly one has given me a bit of advice on how I've worded something or explained something in a constructive way. But no, I don't think it would be wise for a DVSA examiner to be interacting on one of the live streams. I think there would be a conflict of interest. But I like the question. I like the question. Good evening, Taz. Not at all, mate. We've had a young gentleman at the age of 86 do his training. So I would say no, it is not too old. And what I would say is whatever area you're at, if you're close to us, come in, have a chat, and see what it's all about. But no, not old, not too old whatsoever. No chocolate hobnobs for me. I'm on a strict diet. I am on a strict diet. So no. Graham the Chief, he's the hobnob king. Graham the Chief, and Charlie is a secret hobnobber. Charlie will secretly eat a packet of hobnobs, but then he'll eat a bowl of fruit, so you think he's eating healthily, but behind the scenes, Charlie is a chocoholic. And give Graham a packet of hobnobs and a cup of coffee, it's like, well, you've never known anything like it. It's like a bloody lion or a tiger in the wild. It's boom, it's gone. Zoom to my left. Full pack of hot digestives. Yeah, I've got a packet. Hey, hold on a minute. Hold on. You're going to get in trouble. So, I have a packet of digestives so that when I get a cup of coffee brought up to me, I can have a few dunked. There's nothing wrong with that. You've got to, if you can't have a digestive every now and then, what's the bleeding point? That's what I say. At least they're giving my trade secrets away. These live streams take energy. These live streams, I need that intake. So I've got, anyway, that's good because I've got 3 videos there that we need to be getting onto. So we can... Liam, yes, well, we were talking last week or the week before about doing the route to advanced. The route to advanced. So that could be a good one. Gareth, I cannot see anytime soon one test. I cannot see all of the Module 1 facilities going. And I've not heard anything. So, as I say, that is news to me. Advanced Route 2. So there's a few things for us sort of bubbling up. We're looking at a few things for AW8. That's at 54, yeah, 50. Listen, our most popular, I would say, our most popular age group for direct access, and we don't split it into ages. We don't say percent for age, because we like to approach everybody at 16 years old up to. There's no limit for us. So we don't sort of try and focus on how many at certain ages. But I would say our most popular age group for full licenses in the 40s to 50s. 40s to 50 years old are our most popular. And yeah, so you've got nothing to worry at all about, Taz. Dan, when you do a CBT renewal, do you do the whole CBT again, or is it just a road ride? Well, no, it's the whole CBT again, but you might do it a little bit faster because you are renewing. But if somebody offers to do you a CBT renewal road ride only, don't touch them because they are breaking the ATB rules, and if the DVSA find out, they could get closed down. You still need to go through the whole process of the CBT. But as I said, it might take a little bit less time because you're a rider. So it's just a recap. But no, you've got to go through it all. So what's the first? Let's see if we can get this on the screen. This is the first goal of 2022 for us. So it's a trip. What I want to try and do, I'm going to go and do a recce myself. So I'm going to go spend 4 or 5 days and go around the north coast of Scotland
and just check in a few of the B&Bs and see how realistically we could take a group up. So I've got a busy few months, but we'll just let the weather improve. But then I'll be going up solo and doing the North Coast 500. I'll film it as well. And do the 500 odd miles that it is, 516 miles, see how quickly I can do it in, make some contacts of B&Bs that can secure the bikes and stuff like that, and then come up with a advanced type of, or you know, some type of workshop. We've historically done, we've not done them for probably 3 years now. It's shocking because of the climate. But we've successfully done some workshops, just Dumfries area, so not all the way. So this time, I would think it's going to be 5 days, 6 days, but I'm going to go and suss it out. But that's the North Coast 500. So the plan would be to possibly take 2 days to get up to Inverness, and have a stop off overnight en route. So get to Inverness sort of second day, and need to do a little bit more homework on which way to go, whether we go clockwise or whether we go anti-clockwise. But I think the plan would be the goal is to complete the NC 500 and try and introduce a group workshop. So is that something that you full license holders would be interested in? Obviously the cost would be, bed and breakfasts would be the biggest cost, and obviously you're going to have fuel and everything else like that. But the guides that will be taking, the coaches would be taking, not going to do it for nothing, but could probably come up with some good offer. So that's a big goal for 2022, is the North Coast 500. So has anybody got any questions about that one? Would you go clockwise or anti-clockwise? So the plan would be that my sort of how I see it would be a stopover en route, get to Inverness day 2. So Inverness is the sort of start and finish. So would you go clockwise or would you go anti-clockwise? Has anybody any experience of that? So I'm probably going to go up March, April time on my own, suss it all out, make some contacts, and then repackage it into a workshop type of offer, and as 4 or 5 days, or whether it would be a week. What would you ladies and gents like to see? And I would need to get a new bike. So before I go, I've got to get a new bike, but I've got quite a lot going on, so I need to be a bit careful I don't make myself bankrupt. Sophie, yeah. So Sophie, you can be a good guide. Christopher, your mates are doing it anti-clockwise on your 125s early this year. So any reason why you're going anti-clockwise rather than clockwise?
So is there a reason why you would go anti-clockwise rather than clockwise? I don't think we'd all be going at the same time, Lisa, so I think we can still I don't think that would be a problem. I don't think it would be wise all of us going at the same time, but hey, never say never. Scott Vasey, you can put your application in, Sophie. We'll give you an interview. We'll give Sophie an interview if you want to be a tour guide. You can have some stiff competition. Scott, some of your Mod 2 videos passed it last week. Just want to say that. Fantastic to hear, Scott. Where did you pass, fella? Where did you pass? I'm going to take this one away. And glad the videos helped anyway. And thanks for coming onto the chat room, because it really, as I say to everybody that use the channel to aid them passing their tests, hang about. Don't desert us. You come in, you use all our information, and you unsubscribe and you disappear, which is fine, but stay in, stay with us. It's a growing channel, and the thing is, somebody, not picking on you, Scott, but you passed last week. You have got so much experience, current experience, that all these new people would love to tap into. So, you know, you can help new riders just as the new riders would have helped you. So stick around, and that's fantastic. So yeah, good for you. Liam, you've done it in a camper van then, and most people would go east to west, so clockwise. But the west side isn't as interesting. But I thought Applecross was nice. I've heard that Applecross is nice. That's on the west, isn't it? Sophie, you've done the NC 500 anti-clockwise, so you've gone west round. So I need to pick your brains then, because you might have contacts for accommodation and stuff like that. You wouldn't have been filming then, would you? But yeah. Yeah, Graham. So as I say, I'm going to disappear in the next couple of months, I think. Let the weather just get the cold out of the way, but I'm going to go up and do a recce. So I'll spend a week or so up there doing a recce, and you know, invest some time into myself and come up with some form of a workshop type of thing. So it is on the cards for the 2022. That's one of the goals. Yeah, good luck, Fuzz. I can, thank you very much, Sarah. I might just take you up on that. I might come and take you up on that. So the West is the best. I was going to say the West. I thought Applecross was supposed to be really, really good for biking. So listen, 2 wheels, new roads, on the coast. It doesn't get much better than that. I've even thought about just taking my tent up there. I've got all my camping gear is going to be coming out of the loft shortly. So re-get all that out, and then off I go. Lots of videos on here, Taz, for figure 8 and U-turns. Lots of figures of 8. Lots of help. Slow speed workshops. So anyway, I'm going to take that map down for the NC500. So that's good. Got a bit of interest on that. Scott, passing Uxbridge, found your channel by searching for Mod 2 stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, Scott, if the videos have helped you from a distance, you've not sort of directly done any training with us, but you're watching the videos, yeah, do leave us a Google review. We do like Google reviews. Don't worry, Liam, that's good. Before I didn't bought DAS, I did lots of practice on private land and 600. Yeah, AW, you've got to put the time in. If you can, put the time in. If you're lucky, you see the Northern Lights, eh? Yeah, good. So that's a big goal of ours. So there's another goal as well. I'm just going to leave you comment away in the chat room. So we've been sort of inspired a bit, really, I suppose. We've been thinking of for a long while, but you know, you get Christmas and the New Year out the way, and bit of motivation and a refocus. And so let's just get this next one up. And take that one away, can't I? So any more goals that anybody want to share with us? Their 2022 goals. What is everybody's 2022 goals? '22 goals. Now, as soon as I get this next one, it'll just take me a little minute, so bear with me. Right, that's that one. Let's get that. Now this is something that I've had the thought of this for a little while, and let's see if we can get the picture. Yeah, Lisa's birthday this year. Lisa is 50 this year, everybody. And I know what you're going to say. She didn't look it. So Lisa has got a big goal this year. She's going to be 50 this year. Yeah, more content is really important. So that's good. This is another one then. So as a business, we've been thinking about, I mean, I can remember thinking of this 10 years ago. But the time wasn't right because we didn't have the skills in the business. So and we were concentrating on building up the training side of the business. But more recently, we've got an instructor who's joined us from a background of trail riding, enduro riding, off-road riding. That's his background, and for many years. So this instructor is on board now. He's been with us about 6 months. And so thought, right, okay. And then went to the NEC, and there was a lot of the off-road sort of section, and Sophie and Sylvia were there. We've got a few contacts there, Gary Morgan from Triumph, and we took John down, and it just sparked, just ignited a bit more of a conversation again. So we are looking for 2022, we are looking at introducing a trail riding experience into the mix of offers. And John has got a lot of experience in areas, so, and we're going to go out and do a recce of some different routes, and it'll be a day, so it'll be days out. So, you know, come along, you know, rucksack with all your food and your refreshments or whatever, you just go disappear for a day and go and get muddy. And the plan is that there will be different levels of off-road, different level of trials on our doorstep. So a beginners or, you know, first time off-roading. So these are road bikes. We're looking at the Honda CRF, is it? The Honda 300s. And we're looking at days out on them. So days out, a new sort of route for a beginner, never been on one before, and then something a little bit more advanced. And so it's just increasing the offer on that. Let's just get it up on the screen. So it's very much in its infancy. And yeah, it's the Honda CRF 300s. They are road bikes that will be for full license only. You can't meet at 8 o'clock, disappear for the day. Go and get muddy on bikes. So we're looking at getting 3 of these bikes. And yeah, so that is a goal for 2022. And with a view to, you know, this time of the year where historically the bike training is quiet, and certainly when it gets snow onto the ground, it's quiet. But these bikes, you know, in the snow could be a fantastic day out, couldn't they? So that's something we are looking at introducing in 2022. It's not something that we have only come up with now. As I say, we've been thinking about it for probably 10 years, but we haven't had the manpower, we haven't had the experience in the team. And now we have a really well-suited individual that could really help us with this one. So it's looking very, very good. So let's pick up again. So is that something? I mean, I put this out on the Facebook group, and we had so much feedback from people, particularly our followers that have come through the school, that they would be really, really up for it. So you would need your full license. And as I say, it doesn't matter if you've only just passed your test, because we would have a beginner's route, so something quite tame, up to something a bit more, you know, so maybe if you came and did another one a little bit later on, we could go to a little bit more of an advanced route. But that is something that we are sort of talking about at the moment. So who would be up for that? Yep. So Sylvia, yeah, I mean, they, you know, if you look at the picture, that young, it looks like a, well, say young, I can't tell it's young, but it looks
slim, looks like a girl sat on that bike to me. And looking at that, you can see how she sat on the bike, so she wouldn't be able to touch the floor with both feet, and I don't think you need to. But you know, you can shift your rear from side to side of the saddle. But they're a fantastic weight bike, really easy to ride, and great to get people introduced into that off-roading. So that is a focus for certainly what we want to be looking at introducing in 2022. Yeah, Green Lane, I've always thought about it. I used to do it as a kid on anything I could get my hands on, really, but later years, no. I've always sort of just stayed clear of it. Hasn't really. I've thought about introducing this the last 10 years, as I say. The timing now is quite good because we've got the skill. We've got the skill in the instructors that we've got. So the time now could be right. Off-roading, yeah, it is something. It'll get your blood boiling. It's physical, and you know, get out on those hills where you can't. Oh, amazing! Absolutely amazing. Yeah, so there's always something going on, isn't there? There's always something going on. Get on that playlist, Taz, of slow speed. There's a playlist on the website of and slow speed. It's really, really good. And you know, getting your head round the back brake controlling your speed can be a little bit of a mental, but it works. It does works. So yeah, I mean, we're looking at about 300 quid for a day. So we're looking at about 299. Bearing in mind 60 quid of that goes straight to the taxman. We're looking at 299 for a full day. But we're pretty confident that that 299, which you'll be getting new Honda 300s, and you're getting the experienced guide, and you know, we're confident that £300 or 299 would be money well spent. So that's, I think, the price that we would be coming in at is 299 inclusive of VAT. So we're all pretty, those that are in it, pretty excited about that one. It's quite exciting. So yeah, not a bad evening then. We topped it at 26 people watching. No, but 299 would include meeting, greeting, and refreshments. Yeah. Can you do a training video on how to wash a motorbike? I'm sure I've got one on the YouTube channel about how I treat my bike. It would be in a playlist. I'm sure I have. I might be. Did it not? It might not have made the plate. Let me have a look. We had. I did a video on how I would treat my bike. Let me see. It's in the maintenance one, I think. Top tips
maintenance, if anything. Let me have a look in there. No, it didn't make it. We did a live stream on bike maintenance. No, I did do a live stream on washing the bike, cleaning the bike, treating the bike, lubricating the bike, and then getting it ready for the winter. But it didn't make the YouTube for whatever reason. I just didn't think it was good enough. But let's make a note of that. No, we don't really have any videos on motorway riding either, but that could be a good one, couldn't it? So, cleaning bike. I'm going to be busy. Motorway riding. Good. Yeah, one thing we recommend is not using a pressure washer, isn't it? That's the thing not to use, because the pressure gets in all the places that you could damage all the bearings and all the lubrication that's in places that you'd want it staying in. So, bank holiday, who's at work tomorrow then? We are back into training tomorrow. So we have lessons tomorrow. We have tasters, CBTs, Module 1, Module 2 training, and back to normal. Just hope the weather continues to be mild. Yeah, so a lot of American videos. Anybody got any questions on that trail riding then? That's anybody got anything on trail riding that you want to throw into the chat room? Trail riding. Is it something that would interest you? Is it something that you've thought about? Is it something that you've already experienced? Let me know. As I say, we when we were at the NEC, we had, so there was if any of you went to the NEC, there was a section, and it was an off-road where all of the different manufacturers would take their sort of off-roady type bikes there for people to have a go on. So you could book in, so you go down, sign up, book in for whatever time during the day, and you could have 20 minutes or whatever on the track, going up and down dirt hills and round bends and all this sort of stuff. And it was really good. And Sophie, who spent quite a few days at the NEC working for TME, the Motorcycle Experience, she, I believe, was the adventure area's best customer. So they had a best customer. So Sophie, I believe, because she was going there 3-4 times a day and going on different bikes, and she couldn't get enough. She kept going on it, kept booking in, kept going on it, kept booking in, kept going on it. So Sophie was their best customer. Blizzard Polar, good evening. NC500's on to-do list. Watch loads of YouTube on it. Many go clockwise. That seems to be the favourite, doesn't it? Looks like people do a mix of camping and B&B. Already started the kit list. Lots of things to buy. Yes, it's certainly one for the bucket list. AW8 have ridden my CB600 on gravel and wet grass to improve slide control and to cadence brake. Yeah, good stuff. Sylvia, first bike was Yamaha TY80. Still have it. A collector's item now. You still got it, Sylvia. Blimey, that is. You should do a video on it so we can have a look at it. How fantastic. Still got it. That's brilliant. So I think we're coming to the conclusion then. It's been a good evening. Yeah, coming to a conclusion, really. I think we'll be on about an hour and 15, so that's good going. Quite a lot of interaction in the chat room, which is what we want. That's good. It really does help spread the channel and sort of invites more people into the channel. So well done. And yeah, so I think we're almost there. So we'll put out another live stream for Wednesday, and I've not scheduled it yet, but I will put another live stream for Wednesday. And yep, so keep tuned, keep watching. Thanks all for joining in tonight, and roll on the remainder of 2022. Keep safe and healthy. The news is all doom and gloom and tip, so keep safe, keep healthy, and let's see you all soon. So yeah, I'm not going to rabbit on. I'm going to say bye for now, and all the best. Thanks for watching.